Good evening, meteorologist Caleb Seaver here in the University of South Alabama Atmos Center with a look at your forecast. Well, we're going to start things off by looking at the weather headlines. We've got a cool night ahead on the Gulf Coast. We'll take a look at your Halloween forecast and we'll update you in the latest on Hurricane Melissa out in the central Atlantic. Now let's start off with today, where it was a very cool day across the Gulf Coast. High temperature of only 59 in Mobile, 16 degrees below where we normally are. Their normal high of 75, and even the low temperature, 3 degrees below where we normally are. And as we look across the area right now at 5 p.m., we're still well below average across most of the area. Bay Minette, Mobile, you're sitting at 57. Lucedale, you're at 58. A little warmer across the Mississippi Gulf Coast, where Pascagoula is at 62, Gulfport's at 64, and that's due to the sunshine we've seen over across Mississippi. But back towards the Florida Panhandle, where we've seen thicker cloud cover, we're a little cooler. Pensacola, you're at 56. Milton, you're at 56. Fort Walton Beach, you're at 57 right now. As we go throughout the rest of the night, we're going to cool down even further. Closer to the coast will be slightly warmer thanks to those warm ocean waters, keeping things a little more moderated. Gulf Shores, you're at 52. Pensacola, you're at 47 tonight. Fort Walton Beach, you're at 46. But look at our inland communities. Places like Evergreen cooling all the way down to 38 degrees tonight. Monroeville, 39. Thomasville, 39. So a very cool night, especially for our inland communities. But the good news is these cool days aren't going to last too much longer. Look at your Friday, we're already back up to around 70 degrees. Same for your Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But look at the latter part of next week, where we'll really start to warm up back to around 80 degrees by your Thursday. Now tomorrow, for your Halloween, we have a high of 69 degrees. We'll be rather cool, but warmish in the afternoon. But by the time we get to your evening, we're still looking great for those trick-or-treat forecast, for that trick-or-treat forecast, or any other outdoor plans you may have for your Halloween. 5 p.m. already at 67, cooling down to 56 by 9 p.m. We do look for some clear skies throughout the rest of the night, as we won't see any rain chances. So anything you have planned outside tomorrow, we're still looking pretty good. No chance of rain, no big weather impacts. Just might want a light jacket. We'll be feeling great if we can go sit around a bonfire, though. Now for your football forecast, things look great for the University of South Alabama's homecoming on Saturday as they host the Louisiana Lafayette Ragin' Cajuns. By kickoff, we're at 66 degrees, cooling down around 63 by your drive home, but we will once again see sunny skies, no big impact from the weather there. Now let's take a look at Hurricane Melissa out in the central Atlantic. And this thing is moving quickly up alongside the East Coast. Now, bringing no impact to the U.S. or Gulf Coast, but we have seen a lot of impacts and some major damage across the island of Jamaica, eastern parts of Cuba, and even down into parts of the Bahamas. Currently, Melissa is a Category 2 hurricane west off the coast of North Carolina and between North Carolina and Bermuda, not really impacting anybody, but we'll have to watch it over the next few days as it will be coming close to the island of Bermuda as it accelerates off to the northeast very quickly, perhaps even bringing some impacts to the eastern part of the province of Newfoundland in the Canadian Maritimes. Melissa will dissipate over the North Atlantic, and again, no impact to the U.S. or Gulf Coast. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast, where Friday will be looking rather pleasant for your Halloween, high of 69, low of 47. Same for your Saturday, where we'll see high temperatures around 70. Now we do have a chance of rain for your Sunday, the day we turn those clocks back an hour at the end of daylight savings time with a high of 68, but the rain chance is still rather low, around 60%. But by the time we get to next week, we start a warming trend under sunny skies, warming all the way up to around 80 degrees by your Thursday. Low temperatures look to hold steady around 50 degrees until the latter part of next week.